Welcome to Crazy Karen Stories, the place where we dive into some of the wildest, most outrageous, and, let's be real, insane encounters with the infamous Karens of the world. Buckle up, because today we're bringing you a story that'll make you question everything about customer service. Let's get into it.
Oh, I'm gonna get arrested again. I didn't give a fuck for every arrest 100 times.
No problem.
Security. Please.
No
Stop.
problem.
Stop recording me. I'm scared.
No problem.
Stop recording me.
No
I'm scared.
problem. No problem.
I'm scared. Stop.
Calling the police if you not stop.
Okay, call the police.
Are you gonna grab her or not?
Grab me. I love to try and grab me.
No problem. She bought a phone and she brought it to police.
I'm gonna spit in your face, prick.
No problem.
Do you want me to spit in your face, you stupid packy prick?
Go ahead. Keep going. The whole game recorded. You can wait till police come. Beg your neck. Freya, police are in. What's that your point?
Should we give me my fucking money back, you stupid prick?
Are you gonna get your money this way?
Okay, I'm gonna come back every single day and fuck up shop every single day.
Come
See
back.
how you like it.
Come back.
See how you like it.
You can come back. It's okay. It's okay. I'll see you every day. No problem.
I'm doing nothing like this. I don't understand. What's going on? When are the police coming? Who the hell are these shit? When are these little pair of fucking swords that you fucking make off? You dumb bitch. I asked for my money back on the phone, which I got 2 months ago.
Dayheck, why did she throw everything off the shelves? What type of happiness does that get you?
Okay, I'm gonna get arrested.
Human beings?
Sorry guys for the coughing noises. That was my uncle. Anyways, I know y'all ain't reading that, so I am going to read it for you. So basically, the title says it all. I don't have the best relationship with my uncle because I feel like he always looks down at me. Wait a second, I have an uncle, but he is super nice. I don't want to offend him. So, another story? Okay, here the next story goes. To start, I am 17-year-old, make that just finished high school. During high school, I was able to figure out who I am, which is an atheist. I wanted to tell my parents, but was scared of how they would react. So at the end of the year, I decided to finally tell them. It did not go well. After I told them, my family scolded me. They said stuff like, "You are a disgrace," and "You deserve to rot in hell." I told them that the reason I have chosen this path is because God has never proven to me that he is real. This made them really mad. They stared, saying, "God does have to prove himself to a worthless individual like you." Afterwards, they told my entire family, and everybody in my family turned against me. They kicked me out of the house, and I went to live with my best friend, let's call him Josh, until I could get back on my feet. His parents weren't too happy about me suddenly living with them and the fact that I'm an atheist, but they let me stay. I am forever grateful for Josh and his family for letting me stay, but I am still wondering if I did something wrong when I told my family about my religion. P.S. To all the Christians out there, please don't judge me because of my religion. I don't want to have to deal with any more drama. So, I, 38/M, work in IT and manage 2 sites that are located close to each other. I drive to each of them daily, and honestly, I love my job. I've had past jobs that were thankless and offered little to no recognition, but IT is different. I love fixing computers, diagnosing issues, setting them up, and everything else that comes with the job. People are happy to see me and thank me, which makes the work environment very welcoming. It can be stressful at times, but I enjoy it every day. Both sites are supposed to have someone in charge of tech. Let's call this role Lead Tech, LT. The LT position is a volunteer responsibility, but it has to be filled by someone on staff. If no one volunteers, someone from site administration usually steps in, but none of the admins want the position, so they end up delegating the work to as many as 5 people. This will be important later. Since there are no on-site techs, they use field techs like me, who work across multiple sites. We're not at both sites every day, but we split our time. One day I'm at one site all day, and the next I might be at the other. Being a field tech allows us to set our own schedules, which is a huge perk. I've been in IT for the last 3 years, and have never had a single complaint about my professionalism, work ethic, or attitude. I'm not perfect. I've forgotten to sign paperwork a few times, but my supervisor sends me a friendly reminder, and I always get it done. It's happened maybe 6 times over 3 years, mostly during my rookie year. One of the things I enjoy about my job is that although I mostly work alone, we have a great team that communicates daily. We have a group chat where we can ask questions, get help, and figure things out together. It's fantastic to have this level of support. Our department is also big on making sure we don't get overworked. They encourage us to take time off, use our sick days, even if we just have a slight headache, and prioritize our well-being. They want everyone to be happy. I work at a site where the LT has some sort of upper management connection within our IT department. A while ago, we were told that our department would no longer cover the cost of devices, and that the sites would need to purchase their own. But somehow, the LT sends an email to someone, and the next day, new devices are magically paid for by our department. It's pretty insane, but I don't get involved. I just laugh it off. The LT likes to brag about being able to get whatever she wants. She's a 72-year-old who's been with the company for a long time. My superiors are aware of this, and when they asked me about it, I just told them the truth. Yes, she has connections, but I don't know who. The situation. A few months ago, the LT was venting about how she doesn't get paid for the LT role, and how it's too much work. She kept saying she needed help managing and running the inventory. While I've helped in the past, it's clear in our job descriptions and company policy that field techs do not take over inventory for a site. We can assist, but at the end of the day, each site is responsible for its own tech inventory. The next day, the LT sent me a long text venting about the situation, and I texted her back, saying I'm willing to help with whatever she needs, just let me know when I arrive. The venting continued for several days, and eventually, I suggested we speak with site admin and see if we could get the other 4 LTs to help. She laughed it off, saying they were all too busy. I then sent her another text explaining the LT's roles and responsibilities, and suggested we talk to admin about whether they explain these responsibilities before she volunteered. I offered to help with intake and distribution, but said I couldn't take over the entire inventory. Fast forward to a month ago, I was informed by my supervisor and senior tech that I would need to take over the entire inventory. I wasn't thrilled, but when management asks you to do something, you do it. So I got to work. I've had to neglect my other site and send someone else to cover for me, which sucks because I take pride in my work and like being at my site. Over the last month, I've been working on the inventory, tracking down devices, ensuring they're working properly, checking for lost or stolen tech, and salvaging obsolete equipment. Each site has around 300 employees, most with devices, so it's a huge task. I've been reassured that there's no rush and that I should ask for help if needed. Progress has been slow but steady, and I've been finding more old or unused tech that needs to be tracked in the system. It's a lot of work. There are changes coming soon regarding how we handle IT. We'll be working remotely more and only going to the sites once a week. At a union meeting, I asked how this would work since I'm responsible for the inventory and will only be at the site 1 day a week. I was told I'd still be in charge of inventory, but I shouldn't be expected. Okay, that Reddit post was too long to read. I need some water, so goodbye.